Hello, I'm Betty Zheng from the AWS Developer Experience team. As a developer advocate focused on cloud native and Gen AI, I'm excited to demonstrate how Amazon Q Developer enables an AI-driven development process for the Keywords application. Keywords is an interesting game application. In next demo, a series application scenario will be developed around keywords. In this video, we will explore tasks such as code comprehension, summarization, debugging, testing, optimization, and adding new features using natural language. Amazon Q Developer is an Gen AI-powered conversational assistant that helps developers understand, build, extend, and operate AWS and other applications. It provides contextually equivalent answer and can generate code as needed. This makes it beneficial for both beginners and experienced developers, as well as IDE operation engineers. First, I will show you how Amazon Q Developer helps us quickly understand the keyword application. Amazon Q integrates with multiple IDEs, including JetBrains, VS Code, AWS Cloud9, Lambda Console, SageMaker Studio, and more. In this video, I can using VS Code. Okay, let's open the POM file and the root of this project. We look for pom.xml file. Yes, we can get details about this project, such as it built by Spring Framework, framework version, and the Java version here. Yes. And then in the Amazon Q chat panel, we input prompt, explain the open pom.xml file, One second, Q provide a brief description of this POM file. We can check the details. Yes, it highlights the project metadata, parent project, project properties, project dependencies, build configuration, and profiles. We can check the details step by step and check the summarize. Yes, okay. And then let's open specific file like main class file to understand more. In the controller file, we can explore the logic of the controller layer. Yes, it's here. So besides being aware of the current file in IDE, Amazon Q works with selected snippet of code. We can either highlight the code and ask Q to explain or send a prompt directly. For code explaining, we can select the indexed function in the gamecontroller.java file. With the code selected, right-click Amazon Q content menu selects Explain Code. Amazon Q explains that the controller class handles game-related HTTP requests and manages game logic, breaking down the code logic for us. We can see the get mapping annotation map the game URL to the indexed function, which will be executed when user visits game URL. In here. The indexed function have been defined two parameters. They are user and model, which are name of participating game users and Supreme MVC model. And then create a new instance of the word selection service class to selecting a random word from a word pool. We can check the details in here. Okay, we try the other way. Send a prompt directly to ask Q explain the word class. We can input explain the word class in QChat. Amazon Q provides a breakdown of the word class, including the encrypting function. We can see in here, encrypted function, which checks if the guessed character array matches the word character array. Okay, and then let's input prompt, explain the game logic in QChat. Amazon Q gives the logic of the keyword game and break down the 4 components. We can check the detail from Amazon Q provide our answer. There are 4 steps. The logic of this game application: initialization the game, making a guess, and handling game outcomes. It's very interesting. And the last step, restart the game. Okay, now we got to know a lot about this game application. It's great to share some of this information with others working on this application. So let me show you how to use Q Developer to create code comment and generate document. Keep this file tab open and input prompt in QChat to generate format markdown for getting started section. This will be used in README file, so we should describing the structure of the POM file, the purpose and methods in game controller class, the purpose and function in word class, and a summary of the game logic. Yes, Q provide the document is full and very clear. Based on our requirement, it gives us its answers. I check it. I'm satisfied with his answer. Okay, Amazon Q Developer can also help create code comments. Let me show you. Let's open the game controller .java file in our IDE. Let's review the document again. Okay. Let's open the game controller Java file in our IDE and input prompt in QChat like create Java doc string for the public method in game controller class. A few seconds. Okay, Q provide its answer. Let me check. Yes, it's very clear and it's right. So I copy Q answer into our source codes. I copy here and paste the second. Okay, in this demo, we used Amazon Q to learn about POM file, the game controller class, the word model class. Amazon Q developers help us understand class functions and the relationships, learn code with chart, and helps us to quickly generate document and code comments. As we know, bugs, security risks, and optimization issues are a common problem during our development. Amazon Q developer helps us fix code, optimize code, write code, and more. Next, I will demonstrate using Amazon Q developer to find and fix bugs, perform a security scan, and create unit tests for the changed code. Okay, let's play this keyword game firstly. This instruction are based on Java and Spring Boot. So let's run the jar file after the code has been packaged. Okay, let's start the game by entering a username and making the first guess. Oh, it's wrong. And all right. Animal is right? Yes. Use another username to play again. Oh, animal is also right. So after playing the game a few times, you will notice that the word is always the same. The guessing the word animal always written in successful attempt. So we need to identify how the word is selected and fix the bug with Amazon Q help. Let's open gamecontroller.java file and ask Q how the word is selected in the game. Okay, Amazon Q point to the word list repository and know that it used a getRandomWord method to return the word to the controller. However, during user accept testing, we found that random section was not working correctly. Let's open word list Java in the repository directory and find the getRandomWord function. We see that it only returns index 0 from the array list defined in the constructor. So highlight the problem function and right-click Send to Amazon Q fix. Amazon Q identify a potential issue and provide a corrected version of the getRandomWord method. We check it. I think it's right. So I copy the new version and paste it into my source code. Okay, let's rebuild and relaunch the application to test effects of the changes. Now it's okay. Let's play keyword game again. Use a username, login, guess the words. Oh, animal is right. Try again. The other username, login. Oh, try more times. This time is okay? Yeah. Animal is not right? Yes. Oh. Bunker is right. Okay, let's try again. More times. Oh, okay. Okay, look like Now it works. Try more times. It's very interesting. Okay, even though writing unit tests can be felt tedious, but it's helpful to improve code quality and developer productivity. Amazon Q makes this task easier. Next, I will demonstrate how to use Amazon Q write unit test. Let's open word list test Java file in our IDE. Notice that the package, imports, test class, and couple prompt are already included. Move the cursor to the line after the first prompt. Invoke Q inline code compilation. Use Option C on Mac or Alt C for Windows. Amazon Q will recommend code that satisfies the requirement. View the recommendation and choose the one that fits best. Let's generate a second test to verify randomness. Move the cursor below the second prompt. For this test, Amazon Q might only provide a single-line recommendation because of naming preference of the test and other considerations. Okay, step through the recommendation until you are satisfied. Okay, let me show you how to use Amazon Q to initiate a security scan to identify and fix a potential security vulnerability. Okay, let's open up the Amazon Q developer menu, select Run Project Scan from the pop-up menu. Amazon Q by default is running live security scan on the top on the open file in the IDE. The security scan identifies the source code that is causing the potential problem, explains the details, and it provides support for fixing it. It's very clear. We can see the root cause. Sometimes Q provides fixed solution. Yes, a best practice for organization is to test code for security and quality issue before production. Longer feedback cycle will lead to context switching if the time spent testing the code is far from the time spent by developer writing the code. Amazon Q developer can provide code security auto-scanning in the IDE. Okay, the security scanning is finished. We can see all the potential issue. Now, the keyword application is ready for production. However, I would like to be able to select the difficulty of the word being guessed before starting the game. Yes, this is a new feature. I'm excited to find that Amazon Q provides the ability to go from idea to implementation without leaving the IDE. By describing what you want to build in natural language, Q can break the feature down into logical steps and provide assistance in implementing each piece. I can't wait to show you more. Okay. Let's tap /dev and select the dev option that should to trigger feature development. In the Q chat, write a prompt similar to as a user, I like to be able to select the difficulty of a word I'm guessing before starting the game. The difficulty changes the length of the word being guessed. The 3 levels of the game should be beginners, intermediate, and advanced. Okay, after a few seconds of thought, Amazon Q outlined the step to add difficult level to the word guessing game. Follow the existing code patterns and reusing code where possible. It's very clear and I think it's right. We can check the detail step by step. Of course, if you are not happy with this plan or find that something is missing something, you can ask Amazon Q feature developer to modify this plan. In here, agree and use this step to build my new feature and accept Q suggestion. So I clear generate code button. Still after a few seconds of thought, Q provide me with a complete code. It's a complete code. We can clear the different file folder to check the code details. We just modify something, we can use it to our production. Yes. Okay. There's more time to check this. Resource list in here. Okay, I think it's perfect solution. Help us to generate a new features, to build a new features. In this demo, we used Amazon Q to learn about the POM file, the game controller class, and the word model class. Amazon Q developer helps us understand class function and the relationships, learn code with chart, and helps us to quickly generate document and code comments. Amazon Q's capabilities have helped us take a major step forward in turning our strategic plan into functional code. It speeds up our development process, turning what would have taken days into just a few minutes. With the help of Amazon Q, we reviewed, tweaked, and refined our code. And now we're ready to experience the game at different difficulty levels. This video provided a comprehensive overview of how to use Amazon Q Developer in IDE and showcased how to use Q Developer to perform a variety of tasks on Q-word game, such as project file understanding and summarization, code debugging, testing, and optimization, and natural language to new feature. Hopefully, you will learn how to use these tools to be more productive and write better code. We'd love to see you use Q for AI-driven full-flow development. Now go build and see what incredible things you can create with the help of Amazon Q. If you enjoy this video and want more hands-on technical content, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the AWS Developer YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.